Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Voice Radio. Join us every Thursday and Sunday, live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. It's Monday. Untitled time. Unfortunately, we have a fucking overtime overlay. We really need to get a new graphic designer that actually wants to work, right? Like, it's not like I'm not paying the guy what he asked for. But this is what happens when you're like dealing with a Latino from like overseas. I don't even know what country he's in. But anyway, episode 4 of Untitled, where we just kick back, we talk some shit, we bring up some crazy headlines. Mitty started that, the old Texas housewife. So we're trying to stay in true fashion and have a Texas housewife kind of story every episode of what would you do subject. So, that could be your job, guys. You can, in the post, drop it maybe in the comments. What should next week? We should probably get even a little better. Maybe, Matt, I think maybe now we need to start scheduling a Friday Untitled post the way you do your standing eight. So it gives suggestions.
Oh, I love that.
For that what would you do moment. But yeah, I mean, we're not supposed to introduce you because this is like the laid back podcast, right?
Yeah, you don't need to play intro or anything like that. Like that's
you don't want anything formal because you know how you get.
It's Untitled. Like it's still like you said, it's laid back. Like it's meant to be us just shooting the shit for half an hour to an hour.
Right, let's shoot the shit. Do you think your mixer is gonna do the job, or should I bring mine? Did we already discuss this? I smoke.
We already discussed this, and we've said back a year ago to take your mixer. And that has not changed.
All right, so I'm bringing mine. It's cool. No, it's all good. I forgot that I had that other computer that I gave to Doomy, so he brought that. So that with my other 2 laptops, we're good to fucking go. We're golden.
Because remember last time we couldn't get the sound bites working for whatever reason, because
I mean, you guys suck, and I'm official, so whatever.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to do it that way.
No, the bad thing is today's already Monday. I got to get all these sound bites onto the other laptop.
Yeah, you do.
Because I just have the other laptop working, but I don't have any of these bites, and we need these. And when we out there, like, everybody put your hands in the air. We definitely need.
Wanda! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
That's right. We need some Spanish shit. We got to get some Spanish shit before we.
I'll just start getting Bad Bunny sound bites.
Nah, because that's a little more Caribbean.
It'd be great.
That's a little more Caribbean, even though Mexico is in the Caribbean. But we need a little more like mariachi, some shit like that for our Mexicans. Make Mexican style out there, baby.
We do. Unfortunately,
no, it sucks, man. We haven't really been able to confirm any guests. We got like Robert Garcia, who has a fighter on the card, and he's kind of coming. And we got Joel Diaz, he's coming. And a few other guys, but nothing like out of this world. It's due to this ridiculous late notice shit. I mean, they called the contest super early, but then the suspension and the positive tests and. Something always happens with TBV, bro. We don't never get a smooth sail.
No Leos, no Oscar Valdez, no. Oh, when Jesse's out, Jesse's gonna go take a long vacay.
It's the weirdest thing because I mean it's not the weirdest thing. There's obviously a divide. None of those fighters are gonna be there, bro. Like that's not their card. They're not interested. It's crazy. We're talking directly to publicists and everything, and it's a little tough. It's a little tough.
It is unfortunate because it's not like K2 has like a huge roster of fighters.
Of course not, and it's not even K2 anymore. It's like Boxing 360 now.
Oh, K2 is not the lead promoter anymore.
Well, I mean, for Vladimir, but it's 360 Promotions is the
for Vladimir. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. He's gone, right? And that's probably why K2, they're not using it. It's 360 Promotions now, bro. Like, look at the banner. It says 360 per month. I don't know if this. I don't know if they changed it or anything, but that's what they're going by. And anyway, who cares? Andre Diagno wants to know what time we get in. We land on I was going to say Friday. We land on Friday, 11 a.m.
Yes, I am there all week, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
because I live here. I'm here now.
Yo, good news.
What is the good news?
So my crazy uncle is packing up today
I
to
love you.
allege move to Cali.
Oh, interesting. LA, I'm assuming.
Huh?
LA, I'm assuming.
I don't know. But wherever he lands, expect me there in 7 days. Because I could just always go to your house, do the show, and then be out there and fucking see what's up.
That'd be dope. Unless he lived in the Bay, and then it'd be like,
Nah, he ain't going to the Bay. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? He's crazy, right? He might
and the Bay is a hot spot now. I would say, even though LA is like the spot, like everyone from New Jersey and New York moved to.
yeah,
The Bay is still a spot.
I guess.
How's your
Sacktown is considered the Bay?
I wouldn't say so. No. It's probably about 2-hour drive, maybe 3-hour drive.
But Sacramento, pretty nice houses out there.
Yeah, but it's not by the ocean. You get the river. That's about it.
I know, but like, let's be real. The ocean in LA is cold, so it's like, what do you even got it for?
In the summertime, it's not that bad.
I never even understood that. It's like you guys are on that side of the world where it's hotter more often, yet the water's colder.
Well, the Pacific Ocean's colder than the
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean. I want to say that's correct because it's a deeper.
No, it is correct. It is correct because even in Hawaii, I was kind of cold, man. I was type mad. It took some like.
Well, what time of the year you went again?
I did go in December. In December, and it feels like no matter where you fly in December, is just not gonna be full blown summer. Like you'll get your little 70 something, even 80s, but it's still gonna be like a cool 80, and it's like whoa, you know what I mean? In Hawaii, I was trying to escape the winter, be all fancy with my uncle for his birthday, and it was just like still a little chilly out there. But I did get like 1 day and a half of good weather where you could get in the beach. And it wasn't cold. But you see, when I went to Cali, I went to not Malibu Beach. I don't think I went to because the Malibu Beach is the prettier one, right?
Did you go to like Huntington Beach?
I don't know. I know I went to when motherfucking seal was dead on the ocean and that water was cold. The seal was dead in the sand.
But you didn't go to Venice Beach, I'm assuming, because Venice Beach is awful.
Whichever one was close to Hollywood. I was right in Hollywood. I was staying right in the W.
That's probably Santa Monica. That's not a good beach.
Yeah, well, it was freezing anyway, and I'm like, this is not cool. But I just seen a picture of Yudani Ulgas, the fighter, and he's all in L.A. in the sun with no shirt on the beach. I'm like, I don't get it. When I went, it was
you don't go to beaches in L.A. You either go to beaches in North L.A., which is basically Malibu. So like, what county is that? Santa Barbara County. Like those beaches are nice. Or you go to like OC. You go to Orange County. So you drive down to Huntington Beach, and fucking amazing. It's nice, especially like in August when it's like 89, 95 degrees outside. It's beautiful.
Anyone looking at this show thinks Matt lives in like Denver or Portland or something with that big.
This house is chilly, man. Like, I'm sorry, the house is chilly, and it's actually chilly like today. It's like
that shit adds weight, Matt.
I gotta make weight for Jose.
Matt got the Hulk. What's that? What's the Hulk Buster suit on? Speaking of, you didn't get to see the movie, did you?
Of course I did.
Oh shit! Who'd you go with?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yo, did you see?
Hold on, spoiler. Are we saying spoilers or no spoilers?
Yeah, man, we ain't even going there. Did you see that girl that you used to be? You know.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You're so mad. Yo, that shit crushed you. I was like, yo, I should call Matt right now, make sure he's okay.
He was never in LA. Like that was the thing. Like she hit you up and said, "Hey, like I'll be an LA correspondent." She was never in LA. Like
no, you never bagged her.
She was in a different state, homie. And she still is. She's not in California. She doesn't live in California.
She went on a road trip and never came back because Matt ain't had the lingo, baby.
No, we literally said, okay, we're gonna, get together and talk. And then the next day she went on a road trip and has been in the Carolinas or some shit forever, man.
Yo, MCM. Shout out to MCMs. Yo, but what do you think about this movie, Xfinity Wars, right? So
Xfinity
I had
Wars.
a Grady.
Hold on. Xfinity Wars.
It's not that? What is
No,
it?
Xfinity is a fucking like cable service.
Oh, what is Infinity Stones? What is it? I don't forgot.
Infinity. It's Infinity Wars.
Oh, well, whatever. It was good for me because
Spoilers?
no,
Should we-
I'm gonna try not to do spoilers. I'm talking more on a family level. Like I went with my son and my daughter. It was cool, and you know, we all enjoyed it pretty much. I mean, I was in shock though. There was a lot of shocking moments, right?
The first 5 minutes was shocking.
Yeah, and then the end, like my daughter, she's like, "Oh, Dad, you know, there's people disappointed," and I'm like, "Oh wow, I wonder why." So at the very end, I'm like, "I guess this is why they were disappointed." And she says, "Yeah," but as I'm walking out the theater, I kind of get it. That's the other half of the population that kept being spoken of. You just have to piece that together. So that really happened. If you get it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to spoil, because I don't give a fuck.
No.
This shit yet, that's your own fault.
No, well, you kind of did kind of spoil it in a way. I hope
Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you ain't see it, that's not my problem because like this is the movie. Everyone was
all right. Spoilers, everyone going forward. If you don't want to watch, wait the next 15 minutes, then tune back in.
We're not a real movie review, so our spoilers are gonna be, you know, really weak anyway. It was just dope, though. You know, a lot of death, though.
They did a moment in the comic books I didn't think Disney had the balls to do, and they did it, and I loved it. And the ending was perfect.
Because I ain't seen no blood. What you talking about?
The ending you're talking about that happens in the comic books.
Oh. Yeah, but you know, that's going to be something similar to X-Men Future, Present, Past, where it's like, what's it Future, Present, Past?
These names for these movies are amazing. Days of Future Past. You are so close.
Was it that one where the girl was taking them back in time but holding the door closed? Yeah, that's all that's going to happen. These people going to come back. They killed way too many people. Like some real important people died.
Yes. I mean,
and maybe like you and I've been talking behind scenes, because some of these people, these characters are older, some of them will stay dead, but I doubt all of them.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing that somebody noted. Everyone that everyone that dies in this movie are the long extending people in the franchise. Black Panther, Bucky, people that are expected to carry on the franchise going forward. Everyone that lived, Captain America, Robert Downey Jr., their contracts are up in the next movie.
Yeah, so that makes no sense. Why make them live?
I expect. Well, obviously you had Gamora, with Zoe Saldana's character, right? The hot black chick, right? Yeah. Green girl.
She's not black. She's Dominican, fams. You didn't know that?
You're black, homie. In America, you're black. I hope you know this.
I hear you, but like, you know, when it's a woman, I think it's sexier to let them know that she's Latina because like that word just rolls off the tongue better. It's like,
sure. I mean, she's Dominican black to me. Like she's hot. Like I mean,
you a hater.
Anyway, that's not hating. It's not hating. But her death to me is going to be the crux of the next movie because Thanos legitimately cried about that shit.
Well, she died already.
I understand that, but that emotional tug, that guilt he has for sacrificing her.
They showed that already too.
I understand, but you have a whole nother movie of him waiting in that hut, thinking, I killed the only daughter I love, the only person I love in this entire universe.
It's not even his real daughter, man. Ain't nobody want to hear that sad.
Like the only thing he loved in the universe was her.
Yeah, but no one really cares when it wasn't even really his blood daughter. Plus, he was like not doing her right. She been gone for that long, and he's like this powerful being. He could find Infinity Stones, but he can't find his daughter. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck Thanos. What's crazy is Thor comes back, gets the fake eye, looks like the real eye, gets a new fucking hammer, is more like a pickaxe, and he almost kills Thanos. Like that was so stupid. Oh yeah, he did what evil characters do. He instead of killing him, he's like slowly killing him, telling him how he's gonna kill him. Like Yeah, I told you I'd be back. I told you I'd kill you. He's like, get your deep voice ass out of here and kill him already.
Yo,
Thanos just disappears. Like, I'm out.
the scene with Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy and the ship, hilarious. I love that scene with Chris Pratt like imitating him. That shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah. He was like, when he was raising his voice, yeah. No, there was a lot of funny moments. Like, they're learning what we like, and I think that the comedy, they picked it up from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Like, that was the most comical of the comic book movies. And they really did a good job in terms of keeping us laughing. And I think that because that had such high reviews, they've continued that. You can remember that scene where it's like Steve Rogers and someone, right? I think it's
in this movie.
No, past movie. Loki, right? Maybe is mimicking him or something. They're like walking down an alleyway, remember? I don't know, or a walkway, and someone is mimicking Steve Rogers or something like that. And it was a funny moment, and they just continue it in this movie, this one. But again, this one had a lot of laugh out loud moments, a lot. I mean, my theater was going crazy. And there was a clap moment. What was the clap moment? I can't remember.
For my theater, it was when Captain America showed up and caught the spear. That was a clap moment in my theater.
Maybe that was it. I can't put my finger on it.
Black Panther was a clap moment for everyone that was black in my movie theater. Yeah.
Yo, they let me down with Black Panther. Like, Black Panther, the movie acted as if they had this top of the line, never before seen tech. And then literally some mutant dogs could rip through the fucking shield. Like, it was just, I mean, I hate when movies do that. It was just some loopholes in there, But I did really like that dude that worked for Thanos until he got killed. He was fucking official. Like,
the big one or the skinny one?
Skinny one that he just kept going like with his finger and shit, like. Vroom.
Oh, the magician. Yeah, he was.
Is that his name?
No, that's not his name. But that's what we're gonna call him because he's a magician.
Yeah, because he was doing shit with his two fingers and shit was just happening.
Like him and Doctor Strange scenes were pretty dope. Like I like the dynamic.
And by the way, if you're hearing that, his fingers did sound like a lightsaber, really.
Yo, a scene that was the exact opposite of a clapping or a laugh, like the sad scene when Spider-Man died. When Spider-Man died, like I saw people crying.
It was sad. Yeah, he was like, I don't want to die.
And he seemed like Tom Holland does a great job of seeming like a kid, like a legitimate kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not young?
No, I think he's older than me. He's like probably like 29. Something like that.
Man. You gotta get off the fucking cigarettes and coffee then, bro. That kid looks like he's 16.
Yo, stop, man. Stop.
No, really, he does. But enough of that, man. What else we got? We need the what would you do moment. What's that story gonna be, bro?
Come on, Mitty.
How are we gonna find this? Where do we find these things?
I don't know. Fake.
Okay. Amber Rose is single. And like, yo, it's so funny how it is now. It's like, and I only know she's single because I followed Matt. It's all Matt's fault, right? I never followed
academics.
Exactly. I never followed academics until Matt and him.
I'm not even an academics fan. I don't like academics.
So I mean, he's lucky I follow him on IG because like everything else, like I only followed him. I only heard about him because of the podcast with Joe Buttons. But then after the whole they split, I listened to neither one. Mm-hmm. But I do follow academics on Instagram because he does what we do for the hip hop world. So it's like, fuck it, why not stay up to date? He's always trolling the latest news. I need that. So in the latest troll, Amber Rose is single, and he's, letting you know that she's letting the world know that she's single. But the way she's letting the world know is by like doing an Instagram video of her in her panties and bra. And I just said to myself, damn, this is where we're at. Where like
we've been there.
You're selling the product. Like this is your commercial. She's made a commercial. But what's funnier is the bio. It's like, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is H to the OE. So I was like, okay, she's wearing that shit. So that is my pop culture.
Well, putting that to the side, like the whole like inner bra and panties after breaking up with 21 Savage. Like that's a common thing now with any girl, not necessarily like lingerie, but like that immediate, like rapid rise of IG posts that are
you mean
semi.
no, but you mean a famous woman does that?
No, I regular girls do. Let me finish. Regular girls will start posting a ton of sexy pictures right after they break up with their man or they get broken up with their man all the time. Every girl does that now. When they get single, they hit up the IG and they post that picture that show, like the behind the back picture. Like they will post something to let the world know, hey, it's here. Open DM. Like it's everyone does that. I mean, that's common now, whether you're a celebrity or not.
I mean, I don't know. I thought that was more celebrity status.
It may not be lingerie. It may be just like you're going out with your girlfriends in the tight black dress. It might be that.
I hear you. This was a little more than a tight black dress.
Well, of course. I mean, Amber Rose takes it to another level. I'm talking about just that. A bunch of IG posts that are semi-sexy. Girls do that all the time right after they break up.
Mitty said, my daughter's not going to do that. Mitty, let me tell you the story of the weekend, right?
Good luck.
There is this. Man, how could I say this when I'm not?
I'm so glad I don't have a daughter.
All right, put it like this, right? Moms always think that their daughters are the sweetest, right?
Of course.
So I know this chick, right, that has a daughter that followed my son.
Oh, okay.
Right? So the chick tells me like, yo, your son followed my daughter. And I'm like, oh, yeah? Well, you better be careful because he's everything I am not and more. And she said, well, my daughter's not into boys like that. She's all into college and this, that, and the third. She got to prove to this, that, and the third.
Oh, hold on. Any girl that's all into college is not all into college.
Check it, B. Check it. So, she's like, yeah, I mean, she came to me like, Mom, look, do you know this boy? And she's like, oh, yeah, that's Nestor's son. And she was like, oh, he followed me. So fast forward.
Great voice.
Yeah, no, it sounded like that.
That was pretty good. No,
it sounded like that. So then I get with my son and I'm like, yo, what's good? We chilling. Boom. We went to have breakfast. I'm feeling good. Cause this little nigga, he already grown, right? Like they don't want to hang with you. They trying to be with their girl. So I'm having a great time having my little breakfast. We having great conversation. And I slide into that convo. I'm like, yo, so this chick named XYZ? He like, who?
No.
Like, who? Not mind you, my son is them type of boys. He got like, I don't know, 7, 8 pairs of fucking Jordans. Just ordered the latest ones. He think he black. He fucking waving his hair up 99 times a day. He's fucking like, fucking just waving, just Adrian Broner in the shit out of his hair, right? Mind you, I went through that phase. I went through that.
Back when you had hair.
I always have hair, Matt. You're fucking
I'm not fucking with you. Relax.
You're fucking crazy. I'm not bald in my family. You're nuts.
I
like the low Caesar. Matter of fact, Jay got a verse. When I crop to the Caesar, my own need you. From the V to the hot 2-seater. You heard? You get, what's the hook go? The hook is, I think you give you the ball if you want a ball. Dance if you, I don't know. It's one of them Jay-Z and I think what's this kid? JD. Probably JD from Texas. Not Texas, the real JD from Atlanta. Anyway, fast forward, boom. I'm talking to my son, and he's like, nah. He said no, right? And I'm like, oh, word, because she said you followed her, right? Did a truth count. He like, what? Oh, shit, why she lie? And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yo, she slid in my DM. Now, mind you, my son's talking to me like this. He's like, she slid in my DM. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yeah, she dropped the emoji with the eyes. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, but I'm like, okay. Like that. I'm like, okay. And he's like, nah, but I ain't know what that meant. I'm like, what you mean you don't know what that means? Like, yo, she's looking. She's checking you out. I see you. You look good. That's what the eyes mean. And he's like, well, I asked her, what's that? And she was like, you cute. And I'm like, yeah, Because it's like, yo, why you acting like your daughter is, you feel me? Like, yo, stop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Women is crazy, bro. But that was all for Mitty to say, you think your daughter not going to be doing that. Nigga, they going to do whatever they want the way you did whatever you want. The more you lock them down, the worse. It's just worse. Those are the ones that go crazy. So you better off giving them a little bit. I'm just saying.
We all know it. Oh, RT. Here. We all see the next. I blame YouTube. I blame going back on YouTube, but it takes that
we'll on the live show. We'll see you on the live show, but you know what? And it will be good that it happens on the live show and you could just return the mic. It's probably the mic, bro.
No, we had it with the last plum, and other people have this problem.
Maybe it's your mixer then.
No, it's not the mixer. It's a.
Never happens to Enrique or Blanco.
Yes, it does.
No,
it happened to Blanco last show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nice.
It happened to all of us. Remember that one time?
Eric Cruz said, "I got two girls." Change the subject,
please. Like we all like were that like teenagers that didn't tell our parents anything that we did with our the significant other. We all did that. Like we all were there. Like we know what our kids are gonna do. Like I have a kid that already is like trying to like have a girlfriend in preschool, and I'm like, God damn it, man! Like it's already starting.
Mitty, you could be like me. Look, my son, right? He hung out with me all day, and then it was like right before the show. That's why I had to push it back, right, Matt? So I'm taking him home, and he's like, "Yo, take me to my girl's house." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So boom, I'm driving him to his girl house, and he's like, "But don't tell mom." I'm like, "What? The hell? Why you don't want to tell your mother?" He's like, "Nah, because it's getting late. She might say no because it's already late when I could just go there and just Uber back." And I'm like, "All right, I'm the cool dad." I'm like, "All right, whatever, you could go." But as I'm driving there, I'm like, bro, why you even got to lie? Just tell her I fucking said you could go. Call me when you leave. But then I'm still driving in. I'm like, wait a minute, but let me call the mom because maybe she knows something. I don't know if is this a bad neighborhood or what. Like, I don't want my nigga getting shot. That's my little man. I don't want him getting shot over, especially not over no girl. So then we kept talking or whatever, and he was like, look, I'll just call you before I go and all this stuff. And then he did say he'll tell his mom. So he did tell his mom and we talked about it or whatever. But she did say she doesn't want him over there. She did say she don't like that neighborhood, but she wasn't mad at anything that took place. But she did say she doesn't like that neighborhood. I'm like, all right.
But putting that to the side, all moms in that situation will like not want their baby boy to go over to the daughter's house.
Dude.
Like no mom wants that. Moms want their kids to be sheltered and shit. Like, come on, we know that.
She don't want him to go nowhere. He's trying to go away for college and dorm up, and she's like, no.
Yo,
I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah. Go dorm up. I want him to go to Florida. Go dorm in Florida. Be with my brother and his nephews out there and get a whole different culture. But he got approved to a few schools, man. I feel so proud. I can't believe that my children are book smart because I never took to the books. Like, I was like not beat for that shit. But they're definitely good. He got approved to a few schools, one in PA, one in Rhode Island.
That's nice to go out of state. I went out of state for college. That was fun.
Yeah. He wants to, and look, he's totally not like me, right? I'm like, bro, just take a year off if you don't, because he don't know what he wants to do. And he's like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just major in business. I might switch. I don't know. So I'm like, bro, why don't you just take a year off and get yourself together? He's like, nah, if I take a year off, I ain't coming back. And I'm like, well, then don't take that year off. But at least he's responsible enough or capable enough to realize that he won't come back. So yeah, I had a good time and the movie was good. And there's Mitty's daughter advice. Mitty and Eric Cruz's daughter advice. Yeah, man, it's tough out there in these streets, man.
Yeah, I'm never gonna have another kid. I'm good.
Yeah, you're lucky you got that one boy. But I mean, it's the same thing, right? Because in my family, right, like my brother isn't the typical boy. He's like more like a girl. Like he fall in love quick. So you don't want your son to be that dude either. That the first fucking piece of choach, he's like in love. Next thing you know, his whole little check, he buying flowers you just sad for your son. Every week he ain't got no money, buying her pocketbooks and shit. I don't want that type of son either, though.
Yeah, but I mean, like I wasn't that way.
Yeah, but you don't know which way they gonna fall. I mean, yo, some people love very hard, bro. It's hard to find balance.
I know my kid, and obviously he's only like 3, but like personalities. Like he's not an attachment sort of guy. Like there's been bitches in his preschool that have tried to get on him and he pushes them away. Like I'm just saying, like
Matt is talking about his son already.
what's up?
Crazy.
Yeah. Yo,
No,
I walk him into preschool. I walk him into preschool, and like when he has like a new toy and shit, like he has in his backpack, he'll go like hit up his homies, show the new toy, make sure all the girls like stay away. He's like, no, bros before hoes. I'm like, that's my boy.
I
That's my
think,
boy right
I
there.
think it's in our nature, bro. Like as either parents or I don't know, just fucking freaks in general. Like someone's mom is always making 2 little kids kiss, right? Like this is common, right? Like your son, you could be walking and somebody might say, "Oh, did you know that your son has a crush on my daughter?"
All the
And,
time.
and it's a thing. And it's cool to talk about, and they're like, make them hold hands and take pictures. And it's like, yo, motherfuckers is 3 and 5 years old right now. Y'all trying to match them, match.com on their ass.
But then there's a time when then that's not okay and that
No,
stops.
of course not. Of course not. As soon as that daughter of Mitty and them get little, they're like, nah.
No.
House. Chalkboard on their ass.
A book.
Write 1,000 times. I will not go outside. Yo, it's difficult, bro. It's difficult. That's why I think it's better to send them away, man. Out of sight, out of mind. Let them go to college where you don't see none of that shit. You just, hey, honey, how are you? You hear them on the phone and shit. Because I don't want, my little one, I don't want, oh my God, I love her so much. I'm a kill, bro.
You would.
Yeah, no, she's like,
and she's so much more like you.
yes, that's what's good though. That's what's good. She's got it, man. She's very witty.
Yeah, she has a good head on her shoulders at least. But I mean, my parents were definitely not nosy. They definitely let me have my private life, have my love life, and they didn't care and nothing.
I got none of that, bro. Spanish families don't let you do none of that. They all on top of you, and
Spanish and Latin families are just nosy.
I don't even know. I mean, my family, because it was different. My brother got privileges I didn't get to have. I was the middle child. I always got screwed out of all the good shit. For real.
What's up, man? That explains so much that you're a middle child.
Oh,
like that explains you completely.
Yeah, I'm always I always fought for love. But what are we doing in there in LA, bro? Like we got something planned. How is Carson? We get there at 11 on Friday. Hopefully we get sponsored. I haven't heard back from the sponsor on the car, but I submitted so you don't have to drive yours and we could get something roomy. I asked for a something that fits.
That'd be amazing because I do not want to drive around all the time.
Is yours still macked up from grandma?
What do you mean?
Didn't you say your grandmother crashed your car?
Yeah. It's still. But that was the same way it was in Vegas when we were at Joseph Parker.
I noticed it.
Yeah. We talked about then.
I forgot it already.
Weed. Like, what are you talking about?
You hired Titan Media though, right?
Yes, I heard that. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Carson's like a block over from Compton. So put that in perspective. Like I had homies in Carson and Compton, stuff like that, and I never really hung out there. We always drove out of the city to hang out. So I don't know what's over there, but we can probably drive and find something to do. But that's LA. Everywhere in LA you drive. You always have to drive somewhere to go have fun.
Yeah, Cantu, the weigh-in is at 12 o'clock. I think we land at 11. I don't know, how LAX is, but he said LAX and Carson is right there.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Depending on traffic, depending on like when you guys get out, get your luggage and shit, get the rental car.
If the car's not there, then hell yeah, he could pick me up. I told him bring that pre-roll.
But if you're heading straight to the weigh-in out, then
maybe I don't know. You know how it is, bro. You know how these flights are too. I don't know.
Do you have any
designer? Where you guys at? Jesus, sucks, bro.
Do you have any location for the hotel?
No, Monsterpiece has been on. I'm so happy to have Monsterpiece.
I know. I saw that in the email. I'm like, that's why we have Monsterpiece.
I hate.
She's so professional.
So yes, she is.
And nice. Like she's friendly.
Yeah, hi, John. It's like, all right, cool.
Like I would never add exclamation point to hi, John. Like that would be weird. Like that would not be normal.
It's like, hi, John. Hi, John. Like, how do you read that shit? Nah, they're cool though, man. John is cool. Did you see the fucking itinerary? Jeez Louise. They fucking broke it down by the second, bro.
Yeah, like we don't need like our itinerary is gonna be like add this and this done.
No, I think that's for us. They want us there at 12 for sound check.
I love
set up, but I want to do that anyway. And I don't know about leaving.
Yeah, I can stay there and just hang out. Give me a couple beers and a pack of cigarettes. I'll be good.
What?
I said, give me a couple beers and a pack of cigarettes. I can just hang out there till 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes.
I know.
You should really stop that.
I'm gonna stop after this week.
Life. What if you end up being one of those dudes? It's like, I ain't Nas.
I have like maybe one a day at this point, to be honest.
But what if you're like, you? What if you got a weak little throat and your throat just happens to get fucking throat cancer with that one a day? That's how I used to think. That's why I stopped. I'm like, man, what if I fucking get this shit? And I just stopped.
I mean, then you have the case of like people that like never smoked or smoked one time, and then they get throat cancer or lung cancer. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's why I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stop. I even stopped Dutchess. Like that's what I saw. I only buy raws. I don't fuck around. I'm trying to live, baby. I jumped on a scale today. I'm 240, so I got to lose 6 pounds before Saturday, or I ain't gonna look right in my shirts. Yeah, but that's still good. That's what I'm saying. 240. I'm maintaining like a motherfucker, bro. I'm nasty with it right now. And my boy, he trying to get in shape, so I might be working out by the time I get back. We might, you know, he's talking about like doing because he comes over a lot during the day, so he's talking about like, you know, bringing food and everything and gym clothes. I'm like, yo, if you do, because all I need is someone to start me on. I'm like a moped. All right, we get them pedals rolling, and then I'm done. I'm out here alone talking shit on my cell phone. But in the beginning, it's hard to roll out this bed once you already like. I haven't worked out since Border Wars, bro.
Me too. Well, I worked out like a few months after that because you know I allegedly was supposed to have a fight, but then I stopped, and then I haven't worked out since like what, February, maybe like third week of January, something like that, you know. But yeah, I need to get going too. It's just like you said, I need somebody with me. I need a workout partner.
Heavy set, so I'm like, bro, if you want, we could start with walking around the fucking park, all right? Because I need to get it going.
Oh, do me?
But, no. But he better get going. That motherfucker getting swollen. He looking like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But yeah, I mean, as soon as it get a little bit warmer, that's why I don't want to live here. It's hard to go. Like, I'm a dude that I need to run outside. I hate that treadmill shit, you know, because I'm a pervert. I don't want to be looking at nobody's ass in the gym, and that's what I do all day. I stay away from gyms because it's hard for me not to look at beautiful ass.
Yo, it is so hard. It is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even. That shit is. It should be men only, women only, because they distractions, especially on a Stairmaster. It's like, yo.
Get that out of here.
You got to do all that. You can't just go
for that.
No, they don't just go up the stairs, though. Think about it. They never just go up the stairs. They going up the stairs and then they doing like a Tony Hawk skateboard push with their leg to the side and up, and then it just swings out. And it's like, give you the perfect cuff on the ass. You're like, whoa, shit came 3D. I stay away from that, bro. I like to work out in the park or in the boxing gym where it's stinky and gritty. The only women that's there is real women that want to work out. And, you know, you can't be looking at real women. They might hook off on you.
Yeah, that's true. I don't mind like a treadmill in those environments. But like you said.
Nah, I can't run on a treadmill. Like,
really? It's
so hard to do 3 miles on a treadmill versus 3 miles in the open road because, like, the open road, it's open road. You know what I mean? Your mind is at least has that for motivation. Like, I have to get to the end of this, but there is no end on a treadmill. You're just there. The only cool thing is whenever there's like a treadmill set up in front of a mirror, I think it kind of helps. But sometimes you get lost in the fucking mirror. You might fall. Doesn't happen to you?
No, I understand what you mean. Like, kind of like veering off, like, but because the gym, was it the Rock down in fucking, what is that, Torrance? That I go to, that's like $2 a day. I go to all the time. Well, I used to go to all the time.
Expensive, bro.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go all the time.
You need to join Planet Fitness. $10 a month. $2 a day, my nigga. That's $60-something a fucking month. You bugging.
Yo, you think I go every day? Come on, B.
Oh, you get to pay as you go. daily.
Yeah, you get to pay like
Still,
any day.
like, what if you get into it? Then you still fucking paying, you know what I mean? $20-something in 2 weeks. I don't know, fuck that. But I hear you. Keep it going.
But anyways, like they have a mirror on the far side of the gym, and when you're on the treadmills, you can see yourself in the mirror, and that always helped. I always liked that. That was always like fun to put the headphones in, play the song, play the playlist.
Let's go out to Anthony Edwards here, who's a Greek god.
We also have Amin on the line, who's a boomeranger. I don't know if we should go to him.
Well, if you would have put a name on Amin, he would have went first.
I had
Edwards has a name, so
it was an accident.
What up, Ant?
What up, man? Yeah. I'm up here high and shit, listening to this shit. It sounds like the
I'm on some cookies
ever.
right now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
My eyes can't even stay open.
Y'all cover so much shit, man. The growing up shit, man. That was funny as hell. We started talking about, if it was my daughter, I'm like, God damn, I don't need to have no girls if that's the case. Shit.
That's tough, man. You know why? Because I think there are more women than men.
It is, especially in different areas, though. And that got me thinking. I was talking about your son going to college. Shit, I almost went to college on the East Coast. Like I was gonna I was gonna go to Howard or Morgan State. So I'm out there in DC and Baltimore, and I go on a campus visit. Right, it's the HBCU. So, I seen the most black women the most fine ass black women I ever seen in my life, and I'm just like, I can't go to school here. That should be the biggest distraction ever.
That is funny because I tell you what,
it's a distraction.
I fell out of attraction for black women. Right when I was younger, I dated nothing but black women until I went to Atlanta and Texas. I think that's where the finest black women are. Like. Because I've been to DC and Baltimore, and don't get me wrong, you always hear me say I love Baltimore and DC whenever they throw a fight, but like, man, Texas and Atlanta? Serious out there.
There's some killers in Atlanta. I have to see your Instagram. One of my homies, she's super bad. She just moved to Atlanta to be a waitress at strip clubs. I think she clear $100,000 a year easily. I'll be in a bartender and shit.
Oh yeah, them bottle girls getting more than the strippers. I be seeing the strippers, like I know so many strippers. I be seeing the strippers mad at the bottle girls now because dudes is trying to get the bottle girls to take the clothes off now because that's what it's about. Like the whole point of a woman for most men is the chase. Sometimes they lose interest once they got what they want.
Yeah, a lot of time, shit. I think we all get to that at some point. Shit, get it, realize, do I really want it? If it's that easy, like, sometimes. But.
So, it works no different with the mind when you're seeing her half naked. Like, yeah, it's all good. She's shaking, and you like, damn. But as soon as you see the other one, her ass is just as fat, but it's covered. You like, damn. Well, wait a minute, what you got under there?
Yeah, you might as well bring that over here too. Shit.
Yeah.
That remind me of when you was talking about being in the gym, getting distracted.
Yes, that is a distraction, bro. I'm telling you, look, the only time I did well at the gym is when I went with my girl because this new version of Ness is trying to be faithful to whoever I'm with. So at that point, I'm like, all right, you can't look because she's probably gonna see you looking. So it forced me not to look. But keep in mind, I'm still looking at whatever's in front of me, whatever's within the peripheral without looking like a freakazoid. And it's just like too much for me. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm telling you. That's why my garage, I work out in the garage like Marvin, in the park like Doomsday, or in the boxing gym like a fighter, because
the park is the same thing. You see a ton.
You gotta go to the track though. You gotta go to the track. Like if you just run in the park, the concrete, if you run in wherever the cars drive, you're gonna see only hardcore women that really put the miles in. You know, the other women with the fucking stretch pants and the fat asses, they on the track because they walking and talking on their cell phone. They not really working. They just walking and talking on their cell phone. Half of them getting liposuction. They just faking it. You know what I'm saying? I want the real one out there pounding that concrete.
You got that right. Because real body, when you take them clothes off, man. I had a chick with fake ones. I had chicks without. And the real just feel better, man.
I mean, no. I ain't gonna say that. I mean, shit. Listen, I ain't gonna say that. Look, I just had, I had fake titties, and yo, I done had some fake asses, bruh. And I'm from the East Coast, bro. I'm from the East Coast. I just recently had like matter of fact, it's still a debate because I'm like, yo, I'm automatically thinking her ass was fake, and she said no, that is not. But it's like, wait a minute, you got liposuction. Like, you gonna tell me you took the fat out, you ain't throw it back there, and it feel like that? Like, nah, you stunting. But I ain't really say that. I just thought it, right? But regardless, that shit it's hard. So like, I don't care though. I like hard. I would rather a real ass be hard. Like, to me, it's a turn. I was like, oh, she do 1,000 squats a day. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
This is too hard. I mean,
I like it hard. I mean, I hear Kendrick with all the jiggle and I don't like cellulite, to be honest with you. That shit, it don't work right for me.
I like it tight better too.
I don't like cellulite. That shit look like cottage cheese. I don't know. That's. These new guys, they like that shit. I ain't with that. Give me some Amber Rose. Amber Rose ain't got no cellulite, and I don't give a fuck if she fixing that. I'll let her fix it.
In my boxing gym, like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, when they have like a women's boot camp in that motherfucker, and there's a couple stallions that be in that bitch. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, same days we spar, so it's like one of those that we gotta put on the show then.
Oh my god!
We got the women up there. Yeah, no matter what,
I don't think I can spar in a gym. I don't think I can spar in a gym with hot women. Y'all crazy. That shit gonna turn into a war. Yo, Matt, I'm gonna just be turning like, are you not entertained? Yo, Anthony, let me go to Mitty real quick. We're gonna make this a party line. Mitty, what's up, brother? Mitty said, yo, hey Matt, Mitty said, I can't take this shit. I got 2 daughters. Mitty, what's up?
Yo, can you hear me, guys?
We hear you.
Yeah, what up, baby?
Yo, Anthony, man. I don't know
What up,
what
man?
you talking about, man. You want like a woman with a hard bum? Are you mad? Like a man's bum or something? Like muscle?
No, not muscle, but firm, Mitty. Firm. I don't want like stomach soft. I want.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Have you ever had like those girls? You see them like in those jeans, like it's popping, and it's nice, it's out there, and then you take it off, and it goes all jiggly.
Yeah, that's. Yo, listen to me, bruh. Listen.
False advertising, man.
No, it is, bro. It is, bro.
I'm telling you, they should get sued, those girls.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there like that, bro. I'm telling you, there's a lot of there's a lot of women that look really good, and they can look better. Like that ass looks good in jeans. If we just worked it out, it would look good in a thong. It would look good in panties. It would look good in a bathing suit. But they're lazy. They don't want to work out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it reminds me of that episode of the Fresh Prince. Have you ever seen he's locked up with that girl? Like he's been chasing her for years and all that. She's fine, and then they locked up in a room for hours. I don't know what happened. Then the girl starts like taking her hair off, taking her eyelashes off.
Oh, I remember.
Yes.
Was that Fresh Prince or was that?
No, that was Fresh Prince. That was Fresh Prince.
Did she have a pink dress on? Did she have a pink dress?
He said, "Oh, I want to eat some crisp." He finds some crisp, and then she puts her fake nails on his hands and all that. That's fucking crazy.
Hey, Mitty, did she have on a pink dress in that scene?
What happened?
Did she have on a pink dress in that scene?
Oh, I can't
remember.
Because
I remember a scene like that. I remember a scene like that where the lady took off everything. This bitch had butt pads. She had the little fake gels for the titties, had the wig. And it's like, yo, how you take all this off before sex? It's crazy.
Next thing, you know, she takes a tip out. She said, I can give it to you with no tip.
Oh man, let me go to Amin, guys. I'll be back. Let's go, Amin. What's going on, brother? I mean, you sleep over there. Look, he having a whole nother conversation. I don't even feel bad anymore.
I don't even feel bad anymore.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh shit, I went to Mitty and Anthony and didn't go to Boomerang. I mean,
Boomerang on me, who just became a boomerang.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. So, Matt, what else we got? Yo, 57. Damn, we can never do a normal episode. We're terrible.
No, I said it's always a half hour to an hour show. Shout out to Westworld. It's obviously back season 2.
Oh shit! Yes.
Yes.
What a fucking twist, right? I mean, we kind of knew this because the what's the girl that looks like she's like the other Zoe Saldana and shit.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. What's her name?
Yeah, right.
Not as hot as Zoe, but like definitely like.
No, she was fucking hot in that last scene when she had the little cowboy fucking fucker and take the bullet out. Remember that last season?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Fucking. But I mean, like she's older than Zoe Saldana. Zoe's like prime. Like
I wonder if she is older. I wonder if it's just. I think she's got like a mole that maybe throws things off. I don't know if she's older, bro. Yo, they've done a lot of naked scenes with her. Her body's cray. Like, I mean, it's not my type. She's too thin, but you know, she's good for TV.
Yeah, but anyways, what's the twist that you're talking about per se?
Motherfucker, the fucking everybody they took over the Westworld and they getting out.
Well, that wasn't a twist. We saw that happen the end of last season.
Not really, because the only one that was really loose was
her. Okay, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Now
the scope of it.
What is this girl's name?
90 seconds.
Dolores knows. No, Dolores is on her own mission.
Yo,
and she's remembering shit from when he used to take her out. Like he took her out to the city. Like, yo, she's coming. But I love that part where they cross paths, the two women. That was crazy.
Dope. That was like a mini Marvel moment. That was a mini like Marvel like cameo.
No, but no, she was like, nah, she was trying to team up. She was like, the black, like,
fuck off
with you.
60 seconds.
That was crazy. I mean, yeah, I've been all over it. I got it recorded. So what, but I've been recently catching it kind of in the middle. And
but you know, it's funny because like you like
started
quick like insight on the show, something like that. Like it's funny because I think been rooting for Dolores forever, and that scene you're talking about where she met fucking Zoe Saldana's wannabe twin, it made her seem like the bad guy.
Not really, because the girl asked her like, "Oh, so you're not gonna let us pass in your free world, or are we not free?" And she moved. She let him walk.
But still, the way they were talking.
Yo, and let me tell you, Dolores had been acting real gangster with everyone else she came across up until that point.
Yeah, she did kind of back down a bit.
No, I don't even think it was a back down. It was more like, I don't know, a meeting of minds. Because like I said, she's been real aggressive up until that point. I like this new version of her.
I think it's a great show. Great, first couple episodes. But just
I always enjoyed it. And I like the backstory, how they showed how the guy first got into invest.
That was dope. I like how they're continuing multiple timelines. I like that, how that's continued.
Yes. I still haven't figured out the old guy who's also the young guy.
What do you mean? Like you haven't figured him out?
He obviously owns some of the park because he, got early investors, remember?
Yes.
And he's on this like scalping maze map hunt.
Yes, with his robot friend.
He's taking people's fucking heads off to find the maze inside their.
Oh, that scene where in this episode where they met the Mexican gang, and they all shot themselves, so he couldn't have people he couldn't have robots helping him. Remember that?
Don't remember. No, don't remember. No one shooting themselves.
Yes, it was the guy in the black hat. He's with his robot friend. They come into town. Everyone's dead. And then the gang comes around him. And then it's like Anthony Hopkins' character is like taking over the robot and like talking to him. You definitely need to watch it again.
Second episode?
Yes, it's the second episode.
Because the only thing I seen that the guy with the black hat goes up to some Mexicans eating dinner at a straight table, right? Straight long table.
No, that's Dolores.
Oh, that was Dolores.
And that's not Mexicans. That's the Confederates, I believe.
Oops.
Yes. Damn.
Let me see if I'm on the right page. I'm not on the right page, and it's so hard to know where those at. Maybe it's this way. Yep.
What?
That's racist.
It's late. It was late.
But good. That was good.
Still, it worked. So we got anything else? You got anything else, buddy? Oh, that ain't it out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
But yeah, let's get out of here.
All right.
Peace. See you back. Obviously, we're back on the live channel. Obviously, the full team. So
this is awesome sauce. We didn't even talk about that. That was the title of the show.
I don't even talk about that at all.
Copyright lifted.
Get hyped for that, obviously.
Chat back. We talked about it.
So we'll be back, obviously, sometime spontaneously. I would say in the next 24 hours. So
Stay tuned. Patreones. Peace.